Hey, PCW. PCW. All right,
Take
you got it.
7.
Hey, PCW fam, it's Pastors Gray and Ann coming at you with a new update of what's going on here at PCW this coming weekend and what's been going on over the last week. First off, we want to give you a heads up of what's going on worship this Sunday. We are celebrating the high holiday of Pentecost. Famously known as the birthday of the church, the day in which the Spirit descended upon the disciples. They spoke in tongues, and it kind of sent the church out into the world from those 12 disciples. And so we're going to be celebrating the coming of the Holy Spirit by looking at
dry bones
and
the wind that is the Spirit that reinvigorates those dry bones.
Yeah, so this is the beginning of our new sermon series, Earth, Wind, Fire, and Water.
It's going to be out of order. We're starting with wind.
So we're looking forward to that series. We are also, we're going to be doing services at 9 a.m. and 10:15 out in the parking lot, 9 a.m. in the great room.
We've invited some special guests, the cicadas. We're expecting a great turnout.
Yeah, you may have already seen the cicadas out and about, as I like to say, stretching their wings. We also want to let you know that this Sunday we're also getting the special opportunity to recognize our graduating high school seniors. We've got several of them, and we're going to be taking an opportunity to do that this coming Sunday.
So, the other big news, the COVID task force met again yesterday in light of the CDC's new advice on mask wearing. And try to consider what that advice means for us as a congregation. We're in this unique position where we have a wide range of people. Right. We've got, yay gods, lots of vaccinated people, which is awesome to hear. But we also have folks who are in some more precarious health situations that makes even being vaccinated maybe not as, rock solid as it would be for some of us. Right. We've got children in our midst who are not yet eligible. So what can we do? And so we're trying to do the best we can to follow the gospel message to care for the weak and the vulnerable in our midst, because that's what Jesus asked us to do. And in doing that, what we're going to do, we are going to continue as we were last week, which is masking for indoor worship and really any large gatherings inside. We're going to ask you to keep wearing those masks. So that as a community, we can keep each other safe. And for those who are more vulnerable, they're not always wondering, is it safe for me to come? We want them to feel welcome and a part of things. We will also, though, continue mask optional outside. Right. So if you are someone who just really doesn't want to wear your mask, come on outside with us. We'll be mask optional outside. As we get further and further into the summer, we're really going to try to emphasize planning those outdoor activities so we can all just relax, enjoy being in one another's presence, and still be inclusive of those who make it a little more challenging for them to be inside while we're waiting for that move towards, greater herd immunity and, lower case counts. We're getting there. We're making progress, but we're just not quite there yet. For those of you who are meeting in smaller groups, we would encourage you to have conversations with those group members. And if there's comfort in the group and you're vaccinated, then you all as a small group can make that decision to take your mask off if you're in a small gathering where it's really feasible to check in with everyone and to make sure that comfort level is there. Obviously, we're going to show care and compassion with one another. And if you're unvaccinated, please, please, please keep wearing that mask until you're able to get fully vaccinated for your health and for the health of all. We'll continue having some food and drinks outside, again, where it's safe. We're just trying to kind of create as much care for one another as we can. Mm-hmm. I'm trying to see what else. Oh my gosh, we talked about so much. Is that it? That's it. Yeah. So if you have questions or concerns, you can reach out to one of our COVID task force members. That's Christy Grader, Ken Popham, Skip Kesterman. I always get your name wrong. Skip Kesterman. Kristen Hurd, Leslie Mowry, and Ann Fisher. The other exciting news, not this Sunday, we're going to just tiptoe into it a little bit this Sunday, but starting on the 30th, we did feel comfortable because we're going to be wearing masks inside, which adds that extra protection, or we're going to be outside, which adds extra protection. We are going to start doing some congregational singing even inside.
Yay, God.
So yay, God, that's some excitement. And Joe's able to start working with some small groups. So if you've got an interest in singing, reach out to Joe. He's looking to try and maybe get some little ensembles and some special music together for this summer. So we're going to start to be able to have more of that sung music, which has historically been such an important part of our worship. So we're excited for that. And we're going to bear patiently with one another as we hope that case counts continue to drop. And the task force is going to reconvene again in another month or so to see where we're at and reassess if there's, more that we can loosen up on. But for now, that's where we're at.
All right, well, we're looking forward to seeing you all on Sunday. God bless, and we'll see you then.